welcome back to WWE 2K20 Universe Mode here on the channel. I'm Christina, aka The Variety Nerd, and today we've got quite a lineup for y'all. So, let's kick things off with our tag team division here tonight.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 391 pounds, Tyler Bates and Trent Seven, Moustache Mountain.
And so here we are, kicking things off with our tag team division, Moustache Mountain taking on the New Day. And so, without further ado, before we go anywhere, please get comfy and cozy, get your snacks. We had a lot go down last episode, and I think it's going to be quite stacked as we are on the road to Royal Rumble, our two-part Royal Rumble, might I add. I'm excited as crap. I'm still trying to iron out how I want it structured and all that good stuff. There should be about 4 to 5 matches, I think, per part, but to be fair, the Royal Rumble's going to take quite a bit of time. But either way around, as always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. All the timestamps, including the updated Royal Rumble card, will be in the description down below. So, there you have it. All the links in the description down below, including the updated and, you know, the brackets for the Queen of the Ring tournament. And that final will take place at Royal Rumble.
WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
And it is certainly a New Day. The New Day were able to kind of get things together. So that's exciting. The New Day back in full force. This time Big E and Kofi Kingston repping the New Day here tonight. It'll be quite an interesting matchup.
Combined weight of 497 pounds, Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day.
So last week we also saw that we have brand new tag team champions in the form of Sheamus and Cesaro, the Bar. It'll be quite interesting to see what's next for that team, but in the meantime we got quite an interesting tag team matchup about to come underway here between the New Day and Moustache Mountain. So we do have a slight injury report last week in the tag team matchup for between the Bar and also with the Street Profits. Montez Ford unfortunately got injured because that's just what happened in that matchup. I don't know how else to describe it. And Aleister Black has a minor injury, but he should be clear to compete next week. So that is your injury report as we go into tonight, but without further ado, let's get this matchup underway here. Not sure what was going on with the referee right there, but here we are. But we have 3 more Queen of the Ring matches coming out as well. We will hear from the NXT champion Drew McIntyre. So we've got a lot going on here tonight. And if anything, last week's matches were crazy. But we have a brand new #1 contender in the form of Aleister Black. We're not sure if Aleister Black's going to be here tonight or not. But the NXT champion Drew McIntyre will indeed be here tonight. And so heading into Royal Rumble, we do know that we will have the 2 Royal Rumble matches. Next week we will determine the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. However, to make things interesting, that one's going to be cross-branded. We'll have an 8-person Battle Royal, 4 from each team. Or 4 from each side, I should say. That sort of thing. You know, to kind of... We like to keep things fresh a little bit. So, that's where it's going. But, yeah. I don't know if it's going to be cross-brand or not, actually. But I do know that we're going to have a Battle Royal to determine the next #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Because that will be defended at the pay-per-view as well. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, just take the wheel. And Tyler Bate going for the cover on Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston had one heck of a matchup at TakeOver Cleveland against Pete Dunne. That was actually really interesting and really good to see. It was really much a back and forth battle between those two. So yeah, we're going to see what happens. But we've got a record of 4 out of, well, technically 10, like, women's matches in general for Royal Rumble, which is exciting. We have the Women's Rumble, we have both the Raw and NXT championships on the line, and we will also see the Queen of the Ring final as well. So leave a comment down below what matchup you're looking forward to of the matches that we got right here. Again, the updated match card is in the description along with the updated brackets. And Big E is in the match now. Kofi Kingston rolling outside the ring, and Tyler Bate goes right for... Oh, right, I don't know what just happened there. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. Anyway, so yeah, we've got a stacked card coming up. I don't know which matches are going to be on which nights, much like Survivor Series, probably up until, like, the day of, probably, because that, or at least until I'm done recording. At least until I'm done recording this episode and the following 2 episodes, so we will have 2 episodes before Rumble. So Royal Rumble will be a week from today, so next Wednesday, and also on Friday. My inner northern accent just really came out right there. Oh, God. Like, it's really weird. So, I've actually been asked this a couple of times, but, like, my accent's a mixture of, like, northern, midwestern, and southern. So it's, like, basically, like, half the United States mixed into one. It's really weird. Like, at least in terms of broad geographical stuff. But, yeah. I figured we would kick things off with this tag team matchup, you know, to kind of, you know, have a fun opening matchup, that sort of thing. But, best wishes to everybody that's, you know, out on the injury list right now. What is Big... And Big E with a huge backbreaker right there. I'm excited as crap for Royal Rumble. Like, I'm really excited. I genuinely look forward to this series, just in general. But I hope everyone's having a great week so far. Staying safe, staying healthy. All that good stuff. Huge suplex. Kofi Kingston just gets right back onto his feet. You cannot keep Kofi Kingston down for long. And Kofi, what is he going for here? Huge tornado DDT. And Kofi going for the cover. And a kick out. So yeah, I got a cup of coffee, I got some oatmeal, so in case you're wondering like what that noise is in the background every once in a while, I'm grazing in on my oatmeal. I'm trying to just be a little bit better about that, honestly. So yeah, there you go. What is Kofi up to here? Tyler Bate slowly getting back up onto his feet. But he gets out of it. Huge hip toss onto Kingston right here tonight. Also, leave a comment not only of what match you're looking forward to at Royal Rumble, but also who your Rumble predictions will be, and also what your Queen of the Ring pick is, or who your Queen of the Ring pick is. At the very least, leave the match you're looking forward to so far and Queen of the Ring pick. Again, brackets are in the description. I have one that's updated at the end of last episode, and then the one with spoilers. So, you're welcome. There's a blank one on the last episode too, just in case if y'all want the blank episode, or the blank one. That way if you're behind and you want to watch, like, and get caught up, then, like, you got a blank bracket, because you know what, we didn't have March Madness this year, we might as well have some sort of a tournament. Look, okay, I went to Kentucky, like, that's kind of a big thing here. So, March Madness, if you're not familiar with college sports or college basketball, basically it's this huge tournament where you have, like, Lord knows how many teams. Alright, Tyler Bate kicked out right there. Basically, I think it's, what, 32 teams? Maybe more than that. I could be super duper wrong. I think it's 64 teams, the last time I checked. Oh, and he's getting him in the corner. I'm gonna have to double check on that, but basically it's a big, like, tournament, like, you know, if you lose, you're out sort of situation. Oh! And Kofi with a huge counter. But anyway, basically March Madness, you have all these different college basketball teams that they get ranked based on like win-loss record, you know, the toughness of their schedule, all kinds of other factors, and they basically... Oh! And they basically just have one big tournament that lasts like at least a month or so. And so, the winner, well, they win the college basketball tournament. There's one for the men's and one for the women's, I think. More people, like, watch the men's one more so than the women's, but it really depends on, like, where, like, pretty much where you go to school. So, I know, for example, just over in Louisville, they have a really good women's basketball team. So, yeah. I never thought I'd be talking about college basketball on my wrestling content, but here we are. We could discuss a little bit more about March Madness in like a future episode, or not even a future episode, but like in a separate thing. Oh! This has been very back and forth. This has been very back and forth. Oh, and a huge clothesline from Big E. And another huge clothesline. Good lord, Big E has like no chill with the clothesline so far, and I'm kind of here for it. Oh god. Also, if you want to see more tournaments, I really want to do many more tournaments, like going forward. Just in general, so yeah. Oh my god, Big E has no chill. Like, none at all. Huge neck breaker from Big E. Wise strategy, trying to keep him away from his partner. And Trent Seven tagging in Tyler Bate. Definitely going to help to get that frequent tag. And nearly connects on that dropkick. But yeah, let me know if you want more tournaments. Well, to be fair, I'll probably add in more tournaments because that's just how we roll here on the channel. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, and Bate gets out of that situation right here. Huge Northern Lights suplex onto Big E. Oh! Tyler Bate realizing that he might be a little stuck there, getting the tag in. These two always have great matches, just in general. I'll just say that right now, they always have good matches. Like, these two teams, I should say. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what all unfolds. But yeah, we have 3 big Queen of the Ring matches. We have 2 from Raw, I believe. Yeah, 2 from Raw, and then we have our first second round matchup in our main event between Ronda Rousey and Asuka. Those two have met before, but the stakes are just a little bit higher. Well, to be fair, the last time was a #1 contenders match, but Queen of the Ring, it's going to be we're trying to navigate that a little bit more, but it's something new, it's something different. So, yeah, bragging rights and all that good stuff. But that main event's going to be just explosive, to say the least. It's going to be huge. I'm excited for it. And the rope break comes into play right there. Oh boy. Oh no! Oh god! Okay, that referee took his time right there. And Kofi breaking things up at 2, but Tyler Bate to the rescue, pretty much. And Trent Seven going for the cover once again. But Big E kicking out, what do these two teams have to do to win this matchup? My god. Whenever these two teams like meet, I know it's going to be a good match, but I didn't realize how good of a matchup this was going to be. And Big E getting out of the corner once again, countering once more. And that is a wise strategy. Tyler Bate getting inside the ring. Fresh people, frequent tags. Oh my god, that counter. Big E is unreal. So yeah, next week we will determine our #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, so that is going to be quite exciting. I want a huge power slam right there, a huge slam in general. From Big E onto Tyler Bate. What a matchup this has been. And people, we're only into match #1. Oh god. This match has been crazy in like the best way possible. But Big E capitalizing here. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and a huge kick from Tyler Bate. Running Bulldog. I think he might be looking for it. Tyler Bate is going for it. That airplane spin. Jesus, take the wheel. This entire show is going to be off the rails once again, but in the best way possible. I can sense it already. Like, if we're already getting this good of a match right now and it's only match #1, I don't want to know how good the next 3 matches are going to be for a Queen of the Ring tournament. And we had some great matchups in general, so there's that. Tyler Bate debating on what his... Alright, that pun was there. That pun was punny. We like a good pun here on the channel. And a 2 count! What in the world? These two teams are unreal. There's no other way around it. These two teams are simply unreal. Oh, and a huge counter. Oh my god. This match is unreal. Oh, I think he's about to hit it. And he does. But of course, being too close to the opposite corner could, you know, not be so great. Trying to get him towards his own corner. That is a smart strategy right there. A very sound strategy as well. Tyler Bate going for the cover. And Moustache Mountain picking up the win right as Trent Seven literally back suplexes the referee. Oh, that's great. I love 2K20. And Moustache Mountain picking up a huge win here tonight. What? No way! DIY returns. People, there's a lot to unpack. Raw's Johnny Gargano has teamed up with NXT's Tommaso Ciampa to reform DIY for the 100th time to confront Moustache Mountain. Jesus, take the wheel. Let's keep going. Let me know what you all think about that development in the comments, but just holy crap. Get your popcorn, people. Just get your popcorn. Alright, well, the tag team division's gotten quite busy, and Charlotte Flair is back out here tonight. I want to know what she's going to say. Last week, she called out the NXT Women's Champion, Christina Jacobs, and the match has been set for Royal Rumble. Being as good as I am doesn't come easily. Okay, that was a lie. Of course it comes easily. At least for me it does. I've never known anything other than how to be amazing at everything I do. Which is why I stand up here tonight as the greatest superstar WWE has ever seen. You should be grateful that you're getting to live in this era because it will be remembered for years to come because of me. You people bore me. You know that, seriously, the WWE Universe is nothing but a bunch of whiny brats. All you do is complain when things don't go your way. Well, guess what? You'll be constantly disappointed as long as I have something to say about it. Every woman in the back thinks they've earned their right to be here, but it's clear that most of them don't have an ounce of talent compared to me. The ones that do, well, they wouldn't be able to defeat me anyway. However, they're welcome to try. All you have to do is say the word and get in this ring. My moment has arrived, you know it, and I know it. So it's time to give me this match so that WWE history can take its rightful course. Anyone who stands in the way of this match is standing in the way of history. I don't think you want that on your conscience. Alright, I'm done with what I have to say. I don't think I can tolerate another second of being out here with all of you. You all disgust me, and word up to you, I'd never have to see any of you ever again. Goodbye. But before I go, let's make this a submission match. Oh boy. The challenge has been issued again. Here we go, people. We got ourselves our first of 3 Queen of the Ring matchups here tonight, and one of our last 2 first-round matches.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
And here we go, Bianca Belair, the EST, is on her way out to the ring. Bianca Belair, of course, and Natalya going face-to-face here tonight. Because, well, you know what? Queen of the Ring is cross-brand, and it is fair game to have these matchups. I've been having a lot of fun with this tournament, so I think that we should do, like, more of them, maybe? I don't know, but, like, maybe focusing on, like, different stuff. I don't know. Just, like, something I keep thinking about, right? So, like, this makes sense to me. But here we go. Bianca Belair is out here tonight. Will Bianca Belair continue onward in the tournament to become Queen of the Ring? We'll find out. But she's got an interesting matchup tonight in the form of Natalya, like arguably Queen of Hearts potentially. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Get your popcorn, people. Get your popcorn.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
But yeah, here we go. Natalya on her way down to the ring to take on Bianca Belair. Definitely an interesting matchup, to say the least. Lots of athleticism between the two. Just athletic in general. Should be an interesting matchup. We will also see Naomi and Ember face off later on in the evening as well. So I'm excited for that match. I'm excited for this match. I'm excited for this dang tournament. Like, I've been enjoying the crap. Out of just... I think this tournament really, rejuvenized everything. Rejuvenated. There we go. That's what we're going for. Rejuvenated. So, yeah, once again, I'm also finishing up lunch. / breakfast / brunch, however you want to phrase it. I say it's like, what, 3 in the afternoon? 4 in the afternoon? But here we go. Bianca Belair making the first move with that backbreaker and a kick to the back onto Natalya. They're going to lock up right here. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh! Bianca Belair taking Natalya down to the mat, getting that upper hand right away, but it is back to a stalemate. But Bianca Belair going right after Natalya here tonight. It's going to be quite an interesting matchup. Again, Queen of the Ring Finals will be at Royal Rumble. We will have an Intercontinental Championship match. It's just to be determined whether or not, you know, it depends on who the winner of the Battle Royal will be next week. My brain just, like, totally just pooped out. I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, to find out where we're at both before this episode and also after this episode with the bracket, that is in the description down below as well, and also the timestamps, so that way you can go to your matchups that you want to see. But based off that first match, I think we can say that we've got some high expectations here tonight for the matches, but I think all the women can deliver. We saw them deliver quite a bit last week. Natalya on the offense. I need to go get my blanket. I'm just like, it is cold in here. because it's been like literally like 90 degrees practically. Like I think it got to what 80, 89, and then it's back to like 85 today. But like when you factor in like everything else, it's like a few degrees warmer, so it feels like 90. So the air is blasted, which means it is cold. But here we go, Bianca Belair taking it. Oh, okay, Natalya's back onto her feet. Trying to take advantage right here. Trying to go back on the offense. And Natalya taking on Bianca Belair. One of her final 2 first-round matches, and then we will start round 2 of the action tonight with a huge main event between Ronda Rousey and Asuka. Last time they met, Asuka defeated Ronda Rousey, so we're going to see what happens in that matchup. Next week, we will also see Bayley take on Io Shirai, which is a matchup I'm really curious to see how it turns out. Toni Storm taking on Sasha Banks. And then the winner of this matchup will take on either Naomi or Ember Moon next episode as well. So it's going to be quite an interesting time, to say the least. But Bianca Belair, the sheer strength of Bianca Belair is incredible. I think she's lining something up here. Oh, and a huge spear from Bianca Belair. And Belair going for the cover. And Natalya kicks out at 2. Going to be quite an interesting match. I think she might be going for it. Oh! And Natalya counters. What a showing. Bianca Belair, the strength of her is just incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I don't know how else to really phrase it other than it being incredible. Bianca Belair taking a moment with the NXT universe here. Oh, and Natalya counters once again. And Bianca Belair kicks out. Natalya trying to figure out what she has to do to put away Bianca Belair here tonight. Oh, and a huge kick to the knee. What's going on here? Bianca Belair carrying Natalya. Huge move right there into the corner. Oh my goodness. Natalya back on the offense. And Natalya going in for the cover. And Bianca Belair kicks out at the last second. What is Natalya looking for? I think she's going for it. Natalya's going for it. And Natalya's got the sharpshooter locked in. We're going to see if Bianca Belair... And Belair taps out. Interesting. And some might say that this could be an upset. Some might say it's an upset. But what a showing from Belair and from Natalya. Very much a back and forth battle between these two here tonight. But it was ultimately the sharpshooter that came out. That discus clothesline. Noticing a trend here tonight with the clotheslines, just in general. But it was ultimately the sharpshooter that helped her out with the win. There you have it, people. Natalya moving on to take on either Naomi or Ember Moon next week in the Queen of the Ring tournament. And the NXT champion, Drew McIntyre, is in the house here tonight. We're going to see what he has to say, especially because his new #1 contender is Aleister Black as of last week. You know how I feel about you people in the WWE Universe? You all have given me a career, you've given me a purpose, you've given me something to fight for every day, and that's why I have to come out here. Not every superstar has the same respect for you that I do, and I won't stand for it any longer. I don't know about that, Drew. I mean, if we're talking about Aleister Black, I think he won over everybody last week. I've worked too damn hard at my career to have someone insult me behind my back. When I have a problem with a superstar, I demolish them in this ring and move on. That's how it works around here, and I'm gonna make sure this idiot learns the hard way. Just get your popcorn for that match. That's all. Who the hell does Aleister Black think he is? He can't talk this crap about me. I've fought and earned my way to get to where I am right now. What has he done but run his mouth day in and day out? Well, it's time to eat every one of your words, big man. Let's see if Aleister Black will make an appearance here tonight. Well, we heard his music. He is out with a minor injury this week, for just this week. So he should be cleared, just in time for Royal Rumble and all that good stuff. We'll have updates on injuries and all that. Street Profits, they're going to be out for about 3 or 4 episodes, because, at least until past the Rumble, just because, well, Montez Ford's injured, so, yeah. But here comes Aleister Black. We're going to find out what happens here tonight. I'm excited. I want to see this match. There's no other way around it. I just want to see this match. I want to see it unfold. It's going to be an interesting time. We have the Black Mass versus the Claymore. It's going to be great. Like, I'm already getting excited just even thinking about it. Like, Royal Rumble's shaping up to be a very exciting time, to say the least. Oh, geez, sorry, that was my bowl. Oh, man, I had to come out here and see what was up tonight. It's always a blast to see the WWE Universe. And always fun to mix it up with the rowdy players on the roster. You seem pretty riled up there. I think you need to slow down a little bit and think about what you're saying right now. Aleister Black, traditionally a man of few words. You honestly think you have what it takes to stand toe-to-toe with me in this ring? I can run circles around you for days. You're not on my level. You're just trying to steal the spotlight I've worked so hard to earn. Again, Aleister Black defeating Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles last week to earn this opportunity, just as a reminder. I've been working harder than anyone in this company to achieve the success that I have. I didn't rely on cheap stunts and lame attempts to be funny or smart. I earned what I've gotten the hard way. It's going to take a much greater man than you to defeat someone like me. Again, Aleister Black, a former NXT champion himself. What you might not get about me is that I'm ready for anything, anytime. Whatever happens in this ring, I am prepared for it. If a freaking UFO landed in the middle of the ring, I'd be ready to get beamed up, so nothing you can say or do is going to surprise me one bit. But you're not even the slightest bit prepared, and if you provoke me into a match, you're going to get the shock of your life. That's enough. I've listened to you talk enough. You're boring me, pal. You're boring them. We know why you're out here. So let's cut the nonsense and do this. And Aleister Black, #1 contender for Drew McIntyre's NXT Championship. I can see in your eyes that you think a fight with me will resolve things, but it won't. Your emotions are getting the better of you. It wouldn't be right to fight you tonight. There's a pay-per-view coming up, though. Let's plan for that instead. Oh! And Aleister Black going right for the champion, trying to make a statement on our road to Royal Rumble, and thus the road to WrestleMania. Oh my god! Get your popcorn for this match, people. That's all I gotta say. Just get your snacks ready to go. Just get your snacks, get your coffee, your choice of beverage, whatever. That's gonna be a fun match. Aleister Black's hanging in there. I mean, to be fair, he did pin Brock Lesnar last week. Just, some food for thought. My god. These two are already very back and forth right here tonight, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Huge boot to the face of Aleister Black, and just get your snacks ready to go for this match. I feel like I keep saying that for like almost every single match, but I truly believe it. And the champion getting the upper hand here tonight, here on NXT. Alright everyone, here we go. So full disclaimer, I had to take a little bit of a break between this chunk, the last stretch of the episode, and the previous one, but that's a whole separate story for another time.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
But here we go. Raw is wrapping up the first round. That is right. We will have our last first round matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament here tonight. And in our main event, we have our first second round matchup featuring Asuka and Ronda Rousey. Again, the finals of the tournament will take place at Royal Rumble. And that updated card, well, it's in the description down below. And all the timestamps are in the description down below. And, you know, just all the links that you would need, brackets and everything, they're in the description down below. So here we go. Naomi is here tonight, and we certainly feel the glow here on NXT. And my apologies, by the way, like, that was really bright, but you know what? Sometimes we need some brightness. You know, that's where we're at. So if you're sensitive to lights, I probably should have given that a little bit of a heads up, but there we go. And here comes Ember Moon, making her way down again to the ring against Naomi. This is a matchup that I think the NXT universe will quite appreciate.
Texas, Ember Moon.
Oh, and yes, we got a cup of coffee. At like what, 6 something at night at the time recording this? Yeah. Because I'm trying to record this episode and maybe the next episode / Friday's episode before Raw tonight. I doubt it's going to get that far, but you know what? We can at least get part of the way through. But either way around, Ember Moon is on her way down to the ring. I'm going to try to see if I can get a watch party together for Sunday. For Backlash, I think. Yeah. I was going to do one this past Sunday for In Your House for the takeover thing. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen. I needed Sunday as a mental health day to say, as a mental health night. So here we go, Ember Moon and Naomi. In our last first round matchup, the winner of this match will take on Natalya, who we just saw win earlier on in the evening. The fans are quite excited for this. Lots of signs for Ember Moon. And here we go, matchup underway. Naomi going right after Ember Moon right away with a huge jawbreaker. Ember Moon countering. And taking down Naomi. It's going to be a fun matchup to watch. Ember Moon, huge side slam onto Naomi right there. And Ember Moon going in for the cover. And Naomi kicking out after a 1 count. Huge kick to the back. Why am I drinking coffee at like 6 something at night? I don't know, fam. That's just where we're at this point. But Naomi going right after Ember Moon right here. It's going to be quite interesting. Similar styles, but also very different at the same time. So it's going to be quite interesting, to say the least. Here we go, people. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, and a huge face plant from Ember Moon onto Naomi. Huge Northern Lights suplex. It's going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. But next week, we will have the winner of this matchup take on Natalya. We'll also have Bayley taking on Io Shirai. And we will have Toni Storm and Sasha Banks in a bit of a rematch from a couple weeks back here on NXT, as we continue to go through the second round of the tournament. Week after that, the episode after that, we'll have our semifinals, and then of course Royal Rumble is going to be into 2 parts because God knows we're going to need the 2 parts. But here we go. Naomi, huge armbar right here down at the bottom, or down at the mat, and Ember Moon rolls right on out of it. So yeah, I don't know what is all going to go down next, but I'm excited. And Ember Moon really feeling the energy from the crowd here tonight. We're going to see what happens, people. We're going to see it. Next episode as well, we will determine the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship as well. So get excited. Oh! Oh, and a huge backbreaker from Ember Moon. Hurricane Rana from Ember Moon right there. And yeah, I have an actual notepad where I will have things marked off and stuff like that. It's a whole system. Like, one of these days I need to do like a behind the scenes sort of thing. And my apologies, again, that's my pen in the background if you're hearing any scratching. Oh god, we're a mess. A huge Hurricane Rana from Naomi. This has been a very back and forth matchup and it's been quite enjoyable. Yep, updated Royal Rumble card, that is in the description down below. And Naomi, huge moonsault, springboarding off of that middle rope onto the top rope and then in for the splash. Naomi going for the cover right here. And Ember Moon kicks out once again. This has been a great match. To be fair, a lot of these Queen of the Ring matches have been pretty good. But Naomi's going for it. Oh god, and she's got it locked in. Will Ember Moon push through or will she tap out? And Ember Moon taps out. Naomi meets Natalya next week. And there we go. But what a showing and what a match from these two women here tonight. It is very much a back and forth battle that I think we can all appreciate and enjoy. But that was the beginning of the end right there. Naomi with that huge springboard moonsault right there before going into that submission hold when Ember Moon tapped out. So there you have it, people. Naomi going onward and upward in the tournament. Big congratulations to Naomi. Will she be feeling the glow? Well, we're going to find out sooner rather than later. And here comes Bobby Lashley coming on down to the ring here tonight. We're going to see what's on Bob Lashley's mind here tonight after everything that's kind of transpired between him and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, of course, tying up their feud at 1 apiece and attacked Bobby Lashley at the end of that matchup. So here we go. Bobby Lashley is officially out here tonight. I'm going to keep this really simple so even you morons of the WWE Universe can understand. People in the WWE don't realize that I'm not someone you want to mess with. There's someone talking crap about me in the back and I'm not going to stand for it. I don't think it's fair that I have to constantly prove myself all the time, but I will if I have to. And I've got my eye on a certain superstar who seems to get what he wants all the time. I deserve to be treated that way, not him. So I'm going to show the world that I'm better than him and deserve to be given whatever I want. When you're a superstar, at my level of greatness, you have to assume the role of a teacher, of someone who's willing to pass on what he has learned, even if the lessons are painful. And tonight, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach Brock Lesnar everything I've learned by driving it all forcefully into his skull. Some strong words from Bobby Lashley, and Brock Lesnar's music just hit. Will we see Brock Lesnar here tonight? Will we see the Beast? Last week, Brock Lesnar, well, he lost against AJ Styles and Aleister Black, and probably a match of the year candidate here on the channel. There's no other way around it. It was a great match. Go out of your way to check it out. It was so good. It was so good. But here comes Brock Lesnar and his advocate Paul Heyman. Going to be an interesting time to say the least. But yes, we got a number of matchups already confirmed, and just a couple that we need to get formalized, you know, that sort of thing. But here we go, Paul Heyman confronting Bobby Lashley with Brock Lesnar right behind him. Greetings. What you weren't expecting to see me? I mean, by the looks of your face, it seems as though maybe you didn't believe we'd come out here. Well, surprise, here we are. Here we are indeed. Ain't this something? It's like of mice and men in the WWE. You got the weasel with the brains and the idiot with the strength. But I'm smarter and stronger than both of you. You guys want to see my version of the story? Step on up. Holy crap, are they allowed to use that reference? Like, is that copyright? Did they get the I got questions, okay? I got questions. Also, leave a comment down below if you've read of Mice and Men. Let's start a book club. Let's chat. At this moment, I would like to publicly request that my client remains calm. I would like to ask everyone in this arena right now not to egg my client on anymore, because if he crosses his limit, there's no return. Everyone, please help me keep this monster in his cage. Seriously, though, that's not a great comparison if you're going with of Mice and Men. Like, did you all read the book? Keep swirling around the subject, Paul. Truth is, you know I've been passed over for opportunities. You know I'm the best damn superstar in this industry, so you can yammer all you want. It doesn't change the fact that I will stop at nothing to get what I deserve. Bobby Lashley is making a very strong case right here tonight, minus the of Monsters and Men. I'm thinking of the song. Oh, it's like that, huh? Perfectly fine. My client can take it from here and rip you into shreds. Isn't that what you wanted? Because that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm picking up on your drift, and you're right, I do want to fight, just not right now, not right here. I want to fight when it makes sense for both of us, which will be at the Royal Rumble. But I don't want to just beat Brock Lesnar. I want to destroy him. Oh god, I don't like this. And Brock Lesnar going in for the punch once again with Paul Heyman on the outside. We've gotten some breaking news. We got some breaking news. My apologies, that was a TikTok in the background if you heard it. But, either way around, we've got ourselves a last man standing match to end this feud once and for all. And you know what that means? The winner of this matchup between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley will be the next #1 contender for whoever wins between Aleister Black and Drew McIntyre at Royal Rumble. So we're treating this as a last man standing match that is also a #1 contenders match. There's a lot going on for this matchup here. That's just where we're at. So, Brock Lesnar... Oh my god, what happened with my voice right there? Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley, last man standing #1 contenders match at Royal Rumble. Get your snacks ready to go. If I was that referee, I'd be backing up into that corner even more so if I'm already not backed enough in that corner as it is. So without further ado, we got a huge main event coming up for y'all, so let's get that started. And here we go, main event time here on NXT. I've decided that since I'm drinking coffee, I'm going to record, or at least start recording the next episode / Friday's episode after finishing up this part. So again, that's more of a me thing, but here we go. Asuka, Ronda Rousey, let's go.
Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan,
But yeah, I hope you all are enjoying this tournament so far. This is our first second round matchup. The winner, oh god, I almost dropped my coffee now. My god, holy poop. Okay, so next week we will have a 6-pack challenge to determine the #1 contender for Pete Dunne's Intercontinental Championship at Royal Rumble. Again, we're going to have 5 matches per part, and that means at least 1 Royal Rumble per part as well. Those matches are going to take a long time, people, so just giving y'all a heads up there, because there's 30 people. Either way around, we'll have a 6-pack challenge to determine his #1 contender. We'll also address the DIY situation, because that's happening in our tag team division. What'll be next between them and Moustache Mountain. And more Queen of the Ring action with our second round matchups.
From Venice, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
So yeah, like I mentioned, this is our first of 4 second round matchups, so if you're equating this to a March Madness bracket, this is your final 8 or your elite 8, so to speak, and I better not get copyright for that. Oh god. Either way, so yeah. Ronda Rousey and Asuka will take on either Bayley or Io Shirai. Some interesting matchups that could be made right there. Ronda versus Bayley, or Ronda versus Io, or Asuka versus Bayley, or Asuka versus Io. We're gonna see. But this is our main event here tonight. These two women have fought before here on the channel in one of our earlier takeover events. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, I'm pretty positive it was probably a Black Bolt, maybe? I don't know. It was definitely one of our takeover events. So yeah, one of our takeover events, we had a huge matchup between these two women. So yeah, we will also find out by the time Royal Rumble comes around what's going to happen with the Raw Women's Division and their championship that is still being held by Becky Lynch. So again, we're going to have a mixture of Raw and NXT matches, with more of a focus, of course, on NXT. But we will at least have the women's match, the women's title match, and also the WWE title matchup between Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Just because that makes sense, because it's a cross-branded show, and we want to know who the champions are going to be going into Royal Rumble and WrestleMania season, that sort of thing. I think that makes logical sense, and if not, I don't know. But we'll have 2 Royal Rumble matches, we'll have 2 women's championship matches, 2 men's championship matches, so that is 6 matches right there. We'll have our Queen of the Ring final. We'll have an Intercontinental Championship matchup. We'll have Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley in the Last Man Standing match. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on for Royal Rumble. So we're going to just treat it as like a 2-part pay-per-view event, to say the least. So get excited. I've had the thought of like actually streaming it, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll have the edited stream if I do decide to stream the Royal Rumble, because it'd be fun to just kind of hang out. But no, either way with streaming, I should be streaming this Sunday for the Backlash pay-per-view. My Twitch is in the description down below. I've missed out on the last couple of shows just because life happens, so we'll do that. But I'm excited just to see where this tournament's going to go, and I think Ronda might be looking for it early, and she hits the Piper's Pit. Ronda Rousey has not had a great string of luck here on the channel. At least Asuka's won a championship for all of a, like, cup of coffee, pun intended. But yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited and genuinely stoked to see where this goes. And Ronda Rousey has the armbar locked in. Will she win and make Asuka tap out, or will Asuka power through the armbar? It's going to take more than just that to take down the Empress of Tomorrow. Asuka fighting her way out of it. Again, keep in mind, Asuka had the 900-plus day undefeated streak and is a former NXT Women's Champion in her own right. I'm trying to figure out which takeover event that these two fought at. My brain is just like... But yep, Royal Rumble, it's going to be a 2-part event. Get your popcorn ready to go for that one. That's all I got. Just get your popcorn. Just get your popcorn. I also hope that you liked the updated intro. I think I updated it for Monday's episode, but it's slightly updated to include most of the titles. The tag team division and the situation with the tag team division, like since it's a cross-brander one, like unless if it's on our brand, we're not going to include it, and even then it changes. Somebody go back and do the title history between that one and also the IC title, because I've lost track. At least we know that Pete Dunne's had a little bit of, like, momentum as of late, and we know who's the IC title. But yeah, this is a rematch from TakeOver Blackpool. These two fought at TakeOver Blackpool, like, when was that episode out? On April 17th, holy crap. So... yeah, but oh my god, almost 2 months ago? Holy crap. I didn't realize how long this series has been going on for. I think I started this series right at the beginning of all this craziness, or close enough to it. So yeah. And Ronda Rousey getting the shoulder up. Yeah, we started the series on January 26th, like literally right before the Royal Rumble, like IRL. But then we were going back and forth with NXT and Raw, but we didn't start going to just Raw until like after Money in the Bank, I think. So there's that. There's that. So yeah, we started focusing on NXT on March 15th. So we've been focusing in on NXT Universe Mode for almost 3 months now. I think that's dedication. So here we go. Asuka, scoop slam onto Ronda Rousey. My apologies. I am like all over the place. This is like, I think I'm shaking because I drank caffeine after like 5 o'clock, which I know I should not be doing. But here we are. Asuka lining something up here. Huge scoop slam. Asuka's back in control. Huge clothesline. Asuka's starting to get some momentum. She's coming back. Oh, and a huge super kick from the Empress of Tomorrow. Ronda Rousey might be in trouble here. But Ronda with a huge kick. Oh, and sending Asuka over the top rope. Holy crap. Once again, these women have a 3 count. I mean, not a 3 count, a 10 count to work with. Oh my god, imagine if wrestling had like a 3 count. Ronda Rousey's lining something up here. Could she look for that armbar once again? And Asuka might be in trouble, people. Ronda Rousey has that armbar locked in on Asuka once again. Can Asuka power through, or will Ronda Rousey tap Asuka out? And Ronda lets go? She's going for the cover. And Asuka kicks out! Ronda Rousey had Asuka in for 2 arm bars here, as far as I could tell. And still could not take down the Empress of Tomorrow. She's coming back here. Huge running clothesline elbow maneuver right there. Oh, and Asuka, huge crucifix right there. Oh my god. Asuka is a true warrior. That is all. And Asuka back on the offense here. This has been a very back and forth matchup. Again, the winner of this matchup will take on either Bayley or Io Shirai. Asuka's looking for it here. Oh, and the huge running hip bump from Asuka. Could this be it? And Ronda Rousey kicks out. The whole entire Queen of the Ring tournament, like we've had a couple of like just shorter matches, but these matchups have been fantastic. I have no words. Even in defeat, many of these superstars are looking quite strong in defeat. Asuka with a huge back suplex, and both women are now outside the ring, or at least Asuka, yeah, she's just outside the ring. And Asuka just throwing around Ronda Rousey outside the ring. Whew, oh my god. Oh, and oh my god, what a time. Referee's at a 5 count. And Ronda Rousey's back on the offense at a 6 count. Oh, what a huge counter from Asuka. And Asuka won 1 victory via countout. And at an 8 count, could this be it? And Asuka breaks up the count. Ronda Rousey stirring on the outside. Referee has to restart that 10 count. These two are just going at each other's throats here tonight. Both of these women looking for a huge win here tonight. Of course, Ronda Rousey defeating Rhea Ripley to get to this point. Rhea Ripley? Oh my god. Rhea Ripley, Jesus. But Asuka, she's got it locked in, but I think that's a little close to the ropes. And the rope break. Ronda Rousey getting to the ropes from the Asuka lock here tonight. And back onto her feet. Ronda Rousey, huge counter. Oh, and the armbar is locked in once again. Could this be it? Could this be it? And Asuka, she just tapped out. What a warrior, what a showing from Asuka. I am with that fan. No one is ready for Asuka, maybe except for Ronda Rousey here tonight. Okay, I think this is like the third or fourth time we've seen this ending happen, but here we are. What a matchup. What a matchup. That is episode number 33 of NXT Universe Mode here on the channel. As always, leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, click on all the social media links down below, including Twitch. We should be having a little watch party for Backlash this upcoming Sunday. So, on that happy note, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all next time with some more NXT Universe Mode goodness here on the channel. Bye, everyone!